Vulcan held the line, saying by its presence to any aggressor, don't even try it. And they didn't. Bomb bay doors opening. There you see the capacious bomb bay. Originally intended to carry the hydrogen bomb, but later in her career to carry 21 1,000-pound bombs. So a payload of 21,000 pounds. And it was that payload that right at the end of her operational career in 1982, Vulcan 607 took from Ascension Island all the way down to the Falkland Islands and bombed the runway at Port Stanley when it was occupied by the Argentines. Bomb bay closing. That, I think, was called a Kev Rumin's turn. That bombing trip down to the Falkland Islands, it was 7,760 miles, the longest bombing raid in history at the time. It's about the same distance as from here to Bali in a single hop, and it took no less than 18 air-to-air refuelings to get the Vulcan there and back. And she was flown on that occasion by Captain Martin Withers, who is now the chief pilot of the Vulcan to the Sky Trust, but actually not, and 2 Lancasters, 3 aeroplanes designed by the amazing Roy Chadwick, and she flew over the site of the soon-to-be with us Bomber Memorial just outside Lincoln, and it was an extremely emotional day. Here she is with the 3 Nats from the right. Vulcan represented Facebook volunteers to ask them what was their favourite in the show. Red Arrows came second, Vulcan came top. But as he's gone now, I think I can say it without having to whisper. So here she comes towards us, flown today for us by the captain is Phil O'Dell, and Kev Rumin is sitting in the right-hand seat. That's the sound of 4 Rolls-Royce Bristol Olympus engines, 16,500 pounds of static thrust, making a total of about 65,000. Those are the engines that took the aircraft not to supersonic speed. She was a subsonic bomber, but bear in mind that she first flew only 11 years after the Lancaster. I mean, when you look at the Lancaster and this, they might come from different centuries. But Roy Chadwick first drew the shape that became the Vulcan in 1946, only 5 years after the Lancaster had flown. And Vulcan then flew in 1952. So a quite extraordinary feat from an amazing designer. Sad to say he died in 1947 in an aircraft accident, so he never saw his great Delta shape take to the sky. He never saw it become the first operational Delta aircraft in the world. So the wheels down now, all 18 wheels, as she flies past. the wheels down reminds me with those big undercarriage doors that at one of the air shows this season, after the show, when they'd had underwing tours of people being shown around the aircraft, we discovered a huge, complete lip shape in lipstick on one of the undercarriage doors. Somebody really loves her very much. Opening. You can see that huge bomb bay underneath the aircraft. That's what a bomber is all about. That was originally designed to carry the hydrogen bomb when Britain was involved in the mutually assured destruction of the Cold War. As the great author Frederick Forsyth said, it's a fool of a nation that doesn't honour its veterans and revere its saviours. Through its long career, the Avro Vulcan was both of those. Through the most dangerous years, the 50s and 60s, she patrolled the perimeters of hostile airspace. She held the line, saying by her presence to any aggressor, don't even try it, and they didn't. And we are all here to tell the tale. The Cold War did not develop into that planet-destroying global war. As she comes round again, this time you'll see the bomb bays closing. Now here is a lovely sight. Three of the great British aircraft as she comes round the runway. Here is the Hunter and the Canberra on the runway underneath her. England Islands Airport out of action as far as the Argentine first fast jets were concerned. To get there, it was the longest bombing raid in history, and it took 18 air-to-air refuelings. So on her final pass now, here comes the magnificent, the wonderful, your aeroplane, the Avro Vulcan.